Hello Rovers, it's me, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make hypoallergenic and vegan dog treats. Vegan is not only vegetarian, but it's when you don't use any animal products such as eggs, cheese, or milk. Hypoallergenic is when you don't use any whole wheats such as bread. Today, I'm going to make dried banana and honey chews and dried apple and cinnamon chews. The ingredients and the tools you'll be needing for this is a baking pan and a baking sheet, a cutting board, 2 spoons, cinnamon, honey, apple, and bananas. You can choose how many bananas you want, and a knife. But ask for an adult when you need help using this. This might be dangerous. Now, I have a special guest joining us for a little bit of the video. My one and only hypoallergenic dog, Sushi! Hi, Sushi. He's going to be our taste tester at the very end, so stay tuned for him. I picked up my dog, so I went to wash my hands, but now we're all clean, so let's begin. So, I'm going to start with the dried banana and honey chews. So I have our banana, I'm going to peel it. There we go. And we have a wonderful banana. Now, I got the knife. Make sure you ask an adult for help if you're not very responsible with a knife. So, my dog's small, so I'm going to cut smaller banana slices. Banana chews. So I finished cutting the bananas and laying them on the baking sheet. Now it's time for the sweet part, the honey. Gonna take a small spoon and put a little bit on the bananas. I finished spreading the honey on the banana treats, and now we're gonna move on to the apple treats because we're gonna bake them at the same time. I forgot to mention we do need a peeler so we can peel the apple because peels aren't the best for dogs. Peelers are very sharp, and so I'm going to take a little help from my mom to peel and cut the apple. I'll see you when I'm done with that. So, with a little help, I cut up and peeled my apples and put them on a little tray. Now, in this bowl, I have some cinnamon, so it's easier to put it on the apples. Cinnamon is good for dogs and it enhances their senses, but nutmeg is not, so don't get it mistaken with it. So now let's gradually put the cinnamon on the apples. You can do this if you want to. Some dogs don't prefer the taste of cinnamon. So I finished putting the cinnamon on the apple slices. I put cinnamon on half of them and I didn't put cinnamon on half of them. That way I could know if my dog likes cinnamon or not. You could do the same. Now it's time to bake! Preheat your oven to 325 Fahrenheit and wait for 10 minutes before you begin. I suggest taking help from an adult, and I'll come back when they're in the oven. So, as I said before, we have to preheat the oven at 325 Fahrenheit. And we have to leave them in there for 20 minutes, but you have to keep a close eye. We popped the treats into the oven and now they're nice and snug warm. Make sure you keep an eye on the treats just in case they overcook. I want you guys to be safe, so take some help from an adult if you're doing this by yourself. I had some help from my mom. We'll come back later when they're cooking. But right now, it looks like the honey's bubbling, a good sign. See you later! So, here we have the treats out of the oven. We let them dry for about 10-20 minutes, so that way they got crispy, because they were gooey when they were out of the oven. Be careful, they were very hot out of the oven. Now, let's see if our master taste tester will like them. Come on! It looks like Sushi really wants this. Here, Sushi. He licked it clean! Man, the official judge really liked the treats. I hope you enjoyed baking them or just watching. Thank you for watching. Bye, Rovers!